What is up, folks? Thanks for coming back for another edition of the Horror Debate. We are right smack dab in the middle of our 8 films to die for 2011. I am Jeff Rowdy J. Keir. He is Michael Mandy, and we are talking Prowl.
Yes, Prowl. Actually, this year it's 7 films to die for, but
so far
after Dark
there is an
Originals.
8th coming.
Yeah, there is, but it's been delayed. I think they want to show it in like 2 movie theaters or something.
Yeah.
So it'll come out later, but whatever. We're doing our job.
Going prowling.
Prowl.
Walk, talk like a T-bird. Prowl. Walk. Talk like a T-bird tonight.
Now, has anyone ever heard that song besides Jeff?
Going prowling.
No.
Walk.
You know
Talk
why you
like
have
a
not heard this
T-bird.
song before?
Walk. Talk.
Because it's from Grease 2.
Come on, I got a Grease like addiction, man. I can't help it, you know. Not Grease 1, because Grease 1 to me was like blah. Okay, but Grease 2, dude. How many funny moments are in that movie? I mean, 15,000 of them, man. I mean,
Well, the problem was the director meant for there to be 0 funny moments.
In 90
he thought he was
minutes,
making
there was
a
so much
serious
to laugh at, dude. So, and I found out Balmuto died.
Who?
Balmuto, the bad guy on the bike, you know, that shows up.
Dude, I saw that movie once in like 1984 on HBO, and I was so upset, I think I canceled HBO.
Dude, you're missing out. You're missing out.
I just remember seeing Adrian Zemed just go.
Buy the Blu-ray. It's worth it.
Did they really put it on Blu-ray?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
All cleaned up so you can see the shine on the T-Bird jacket. Come
you know
on.
what? Michelle Pfeiffer is just as hot, if not hotter, in the Hollywood Nights. A much better
Yes.
movie.
You gave that to me. I got to watch that. I forgot.
I
I
love
still
the
got
Hollywood
that.
Nights. That's right.
Yeah.
I bought it. I bought 2 copies of it, one to give to you. That's how much I like.
Oh
that
my
movie.
God. Well, thank you, Mikey. Always looking out for me.
That's right.
All right. So we're talking Prowl.
Prowl, starring Courtney Hope. Right? Did I?
Yeah, you did. Courtney
yes,
Hope.
Courtney Hope, and directed by Patrick Severson or
Sevenson?
I don't know. Good.
I
one.
don't know.
Patrick. Yeah. So, anyways, run us down. What's the plot of the movie? What are they prowling?
Now I'm digging this. Okay, we got this chick, Courtney, who's trying to move out of her parents' house and start her own life.
Yeah, she lives out in the middle of Nowheresville, Illinois.
And she is wanting to get going as soon as possible. She's impatient. She doesn't want to wait. So she's trying to get some of her buddies to take her to Chicago.
Because she lined up an apartment.
She lined up an apartment, right?
Said, hey, let's make a road trip.
So guess what happens, Mike? What always happens in the freaking horror films, right?
Yeah.
We have car malfunction.
Just like in Husk.
Husk.
Husk. The opening of the movie.
Yes.
Teenagers driving in the middle of a cornfield in the middle of Iowa or Nowheresville, car breaks down.
Right.
This movie, 4 teenagers driving in a car in a cornfield, car breaks down.
Was it 4? It was more than 4.
Okay, but
it was like 6 or 7.
yeah, something.
Yeah, I think it was like 7 because you had the one dude in the front, right?
Yeah.
it's like 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, so they break down and they're out there using their thumb, you know, like anybody would, right? Trying
because
to
cell phones don't work when you need them.
right. That's exactly freaking AT&T, dude. Can you believe it?
I know.
I mean, come on, don't you work for them or something? Can't you fix this? Come on, Mikey. Anyway, so they flag down this truck, this semi, who the guy stops and he gets out and he looks in the van or looks under the hood and goes, well, I can't do nothing with that, you know. So, well, could you give us a ride? We're really trying to get to Chicago. Well, I'd get fired if I did that, you know. But they talk him into it, right?
Yep.
They talk him into it. So he loads 6 of them in the back.
And 1 in the front.
And 1 in the front.
The
Sounds
nerdy
like another
guy.
movie we watched at some point, Mike. I think it had something to do with a centipede. Anyway, so they're rolling, and he says, "You just knock on the side. Knock on the side.
I'll pull over.
I'll pull over if there's an emergency." Okay? They get in there. They're rolling. There's holes, like little holes in the side of the freight container, right, where the kids are at. And they're back there playing these games, these little lesbo games. They're having a
Truth or
good
Dare,
time.
and they're drinking.
They're having
and
a good
woo-hoo.
time. And I'm thinking anything could possibly be wrong with riding in the cargo compartment. And they see these boxes. And these boxes are all stacked up, and they're all, you know, like he's delivering something, right?
Right, he even says, don't touch the cargo.
Yeah, but they look a little odd. They're all uniform, and they're kind of like, but they don't think too much of it at the time, right? Well, they try to get in touch with their bud up front who's riding with Homie the Clown, right? The guy who tried to help him with the engine. and they can't get in touch with him. So they start getting a little freaked out. They call his phone number, and guess who answers?
Yeah, they try calling their buddy's phone.
Homie the Clown answers.
Right.
The driver. Oh, well, he's fast asleep. Don't want to bother him. Right? So.
Yeah.
So.
So.
They're rolling down. They start to get a little panicked. Okay? So they start banging on the side of the door, or side of the compartment, and he's not stopping. Wait till we get to our destination. We'll get everything worked out, right? Okay. So we end up backing up into a warehouse.
Right. Now, I'm totally with this movie up to now.
Yep.
Totally with this movie. I'm like digging this movie.
Yep.
All right.
I'm still digging this movie.
Continue.
Okay.
So they go to this warehouse.
So we get in the warehouse. They open the door. What happens? We have freaks on leashes. No, they're not even on leashes. They're just freaks.
Well, they're the vampires from 30 Days of Night.
Yes, they are.
I
think they're the same actors.
Yeah, they're swooped down out of the rafters and pick them off. And so she escapes and runs in, and they're all over the place.
Yep, and
by the way, now we're almost done with the movie.
Well,
we've almost made it to the end of the movie.
And no. So some of the folks expire.
There's a twist ending on this.
There is a twist ending, which we're not going to give away.
No.
But this is the lead up to the story, and it doesn't progress much more than this as far as an actual plot. This is basically what it's about, is the survival of who? These kids who are in this truck trying to survive and escape this warehouse where there are apparently vampire Spider-Men climbing down the rafters and coming after them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
There is a leader and a kind of a follower.
And a truck driver.
And that pretty much explains what we've got here, okay? But not, you know what, Mike?
What?
I liked it.
You did?
I liked it.
Why?
Kept me going. You know, the actual chasing of the people, the actual, hunting down, the twist ending, the side story, kind of, it was okay. It was serviceable.
It had me up until about the hour and 10-minute mark. Somewhere around.
Well, it wasn't much longer than that, Mikey.
Exactly. I was going until she gets out of the warehouse and the chase continues to the outside.
Yeah.
When you start to figure out as a viewer what's going on, then you're going, oh come on.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh come on.
We can't say it, can we? We can't give it away.
No, don't give it away.
We can't give it away.
But then the give it away, it was like, oh, now really, come on.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. But this is one of those movies where the writer said, I've got this great I've got this great ending. Now let me make a movie around the great ending. But the problem is, your ending wasn't so great. The rest of the movie, the filler, actually was the better part.
If there would have been no vampires.
Yeah, just put a dude with a chainsaw.
Yes.
In that slaughterhouse.
Yes.
You'd have had me.
Yes.
You'd have had me.
Because the lead up was perfect.
I even watched the special features.
Yeah.
And the director's like, these are people who are descended from part eagle 3,012 years ago. And I'm just going, oh, you're kidding me.
This is going to be lost on 100% of your audience.
Yes. Everybody who watches this is going to go 30 Days of Night.
Yeah.
Monsters. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? The first half of the movie was great. I liked Courtney. She's hot.
Well,
and the actors were fine.
You had the core of a fantastic movie.
Yeah, you had a great setup.
And
your payoff just wasn't.
But if there would have been no vampires, if this would not have been a vampire movie, as we said, and there just would have been some sort of sadistic thing happening inside this warehouse, whether it be a guy with a chainsaw or some kind of meat factory where they're chopping up people and
Texas Chainsaw at the beginning.
You know what I mean?
Face.
Yeah. If it would have been like that, I think it would have been a nearly perfect movie.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it lost a little bit. I did like the ending, though.
I did not.
I liked the ending.
I did not.
I was sitting there thinking, going, no, they're not going to. Yeah, they're gonna. They're going there.
You mean not the reveal, but the epilogue?
Right.
The epilogue.
I like that.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
I'm giving it props for that. I'm giving it props for the story too, up until the point where it kind of went a little goofy.
Yeah, you needed the epilogue just because the ending it would have seemed too short.
Yeah.
Reveal.
Well, it all kind of it seemed like you had all this setup. And then you had a very short time to fit everything else in.
I remember the setup. They're in the back of the truck, and then they're in, and right before they get to the warehouse, I'm going, why is this movie called Prowl? No one's prowling.
Yeah.
But now
I thought it was going to be werewolves.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Or some kind of
not weirdo eagle people that the director had to tell me.
Yeah, some kind of creature, but not like a I don't know, pack of dogs, a pack of wolves, something.
A pachyderm.
Something that would there you go, something that would prowl. I'm not sure that the vampires prowled, Mikey.
No, they flew.
But Johnny Nagarelli did. We're going prowling. Go like a deep. Okay, I'm done. Anyway.
Back to Michelle Pfeiffer. Damn, she looked hot, though.
Yes, she did.
Who was the guy in that? Maxwell Caulfield?
Maxwell, what's his name?
Maxwell Caulfield.
Caulfield, that's it. I saw him in one other movie. One single other movie that was on late night premium on Cinemax.
Was that right before the Casper Van Diem movie or after?
I don't know. Hey, I've only seen him in one other movie besides Grease 2.
Oh, wow.
You know why? Because once you've done Grease 2, I mean, where to go from there?
That's right.
There's
now
no
you're
other
making
peak.
Now your life is cushy going to conventions. Signing autographs.
There's no other peak. You played with Nagarelli and Goose and DiMucci.
I'd rather play with Michelle Pfeiffer.
I mean, come on. This is top notch.
Oh, man.
I'll say, okay, so with Prowl.
Oh, what is it with Prowl?
What do you think, Mike? I mean, be honest now. Be honest. It was good up to a point.
It's a 1-star movie, but I'll give it 2 just because I like the setup and the whole truck scene.
I'm giving this one 3. I dug it up to a certain point. I even dug it kind of after the point. But the problem was it weakened dramatically after the reveal and everything kind of happened.
And Courtney's cute, so I'll give it.
Well, there you go.
Courtney's cute. All right, I'm Michael Mandy. He's Rowdy Jeff. We'll talk to you next week.
And I'm going Prowling.
With another of the After Dark Film Fest original films.
Why do you sound so put off, Mike?
Well, no, it's just because it used to be the 8 films to die for.
Maybe the After Dark.
Because I can't remember what they called it. The After Dark Original Film Fest.
Yeah.
It used to be the 8 films to die for. That's a cool name.
I love that. But then there was an 8.
Yeah. So 1 year there were 10.
Yeah. Frontiers is all I got to say. If you watch one film out of all the series, watch Frontiers.
All right. I'm Michael Mandy. He's Rowdy Jeff. We'll talk to you next week at the Horror Debate.
And I'm going Prowling.